If you hold XRP, you need to watch this video. The global agenda has just been exposed at Davos 2026, and the World Economic Forum made it very clear a global financial reset is on the horizon.
And the decision to delink the US dollar from gold. In an instant, the foundations of the Bretton Woods system and the entire global economic order set up after the war effectively collapsed. But it also had two major effects. It inadvertently created the conditions for what would become a truly global order, and it provided a sharp lesson for Europe and on the need to strengthen its economic and political power. It was a warning to reduce our dependencies, in this case, on a foreign currency. The world may be very different today, without any question, but I believe the lesson is very much the same. That geopolitical shocks can and must serve as an opportunity for Europe. And in my view, the seismic change we are going through today is an opportunity, in fact, a necessity, to build a new form of Europe.
The majority of European central banks have successfully tested on the XRP ledger. The digital euro implementation phase is also part of the global reset. Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, is a member of the board of directors of the World Economic Forum, the exact same entity of unelected politicians that is reshaping the global economy. At this point, you must start connecting the dots. Just a few days ago, I made a video, you can watch that on my channel. There has been a meeting organized by Reinventing the Bretton Woods Committee inside the headquarters of the Bank of Spain. XRP and Ripple were at the epicenter of this meeting that took place back in 2019. Bretton Woods 2.0 is no longer fiction.
But now let's go into the future. What are some of the mega trends that are going to reshape investing, asset management as you look forward?
I mean, there's two, but they're all interconnected, and that's going to be AI and tokenization of financial assets. So digital assets, those are the two mega trends that are going to totally reshape financial services. I had a lunch today with a very prominent former finance minister, central bank, very prominent guy. And he wrote a big paper on tokenization.
Right.
And he would say, he couldn't say it in his former role, but he would say it today as a private citizen. The banking system is being left behind in so many ways through technology.
Larry Fink made it very clear. Tokenization of real-world assets is the next big trend. The XRP ledger has the capabilities to tokenize anything of value. It has the first built-in DEX since 2012, and is definitely the chosen blockchain when it comes to real-world asset tokenization. They are basically putting the truth in plain sight.
Is it true that you're building out a cryptocurrency capability?
No. I mean, we're looking at it. As I said in the past, we are very excited about blockchain technology. That's what we're looking at, even in the Aladdin universe, what we're trying to do there. So we're looking at blockchain technologies, and we're looking at all the crypto.
Blockchain isn't crypto. Blockchain is just the underlying technology.
Well, that's the most important thing. Whether it is a cryptocurrency, we're studying them to see how they're performing. And it may be, it may be.
Don't your clients want crypto exposure?
No, I don't believe any client has sought out crypto exposure.
Really?
Yes.
But at some point they might. Do you need to be prepared?
I don't, at the moment, no.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Goldman Sachs is building out a cryptocurrency trading desk. Morgan Stanley is doing the same thing.
I'm not in the trading area.
Morgan's doing the same thing.
Yes, because there's elements of people who are looking to trade it. I have not heard from any one client they're looking to buy a cryptocurrency at this time. When it becomes more legitimatized, when it has the true open nature of it, that you identify who the players are on both sides, that's when we'll probably look at it as an alternative to all currencies. But I have
right now you are where then? You are.
What do you mean?
Just studying it?
We're studying it. We're looking how they perform. We're looking at that type of data to understand it as we think about other products. But right now, I can tell you it worldwide, I have not heard from one client who said, I need to be in this.
Every aspect of life, as we know, is going to be tokenized on a blockchain. Do you think they can do that on Bitcoin? High energy consumption, lack of scalability, slow speeds. That's definitely not happening on Bitcoin. I'm about to pull out a document from the World Economic Forum itself where they openly mention XRP. XRP's financial infrastructure, and the World Economic Forum knows it. The document is titled Central Bank Digital Currency Policymaker Toolkit. And if you go all the way to page 17, they list the most relevant for wholesale CBDC, and they actually list XRP over here. Crypto assets designed for inter or intra-bank payments and settlements, and they give two examples, JPM coin and of course XRP. Ripple and XRP have been mentioned by the World Economic Forum multiple times. Even Brad Garlinghouse is a board member of the World Economic Forum itself. And this is straight from Davos 2026. Ripple and BlackRock highlight crypto's growing influence at Davos 2026. Ripple has joined BlackRock and other major financial institutions at the World Economic Forum in Davos, underscoring the increasing role of cryptocurrency in global economic discussions. Ripple sponsored the USA House at Davos 2026, a venue for US companies and policymakers to engage in private meetings on economic resilience, AI, and digital assets. CEO Brad Garlinghouse participated in discussions on crypto's integration with traditional finance. Coinbase CEO also attended, focusing on advancing crypto market structure reforms and promoting tokenization. And they highlight here at the end that the presence of Ripple and other crypto firms at Davos reflects the industry's shift from the periphery to a central role in high-level economic conversations. It's also worth to mention that Denelle Dixon, Stellar CEO, was also at Davos 2026. She had a dedicated panel talking about tokenizing real-world assets on Stellar blockchain. So I don't think anyone should be ignoring XLM. I truly believe XLM is extremely undervalued when it comes to the current price on the crypto markets. XRP and XLM once again at the spotlights of the World Economic Forum. Now you might ask me, do you have any sympathy for the World Economic Forum? And the answer is absolutely not. I am absolutely disgusted about these globalists, but we have to understand something. A major shift is coming towards the global financial system. There are only two ways out of this systemic threat. You're going to be an early investor and you're going to get rich by association, or you're going to be a late adopter. You're going to be using CBDCs. They're going to leverage that technology. They're going to leverage blockchain technology for government surveillance, programmable money. That's what they are talking about on Davos 2026. You don't need to go out there and watch all of the videos. I'm just saving you time. At this point, they made it very clear. XRP is the chosen asset. The Clarity Act is going to absolutely wipe out the entire crypto industry. Few winners will be left. XRP is already ahead of the curve. You need to be sitting on the few assets that are going to play a pivotal role on the new financial system. Those assets have been acknowledged by institutions like the World Economic Forum that are dictating the future of global finance. Do I think they are entitled to do it? Absolutely not. Nobody has voted for them. They are not even elected politicians. Yet they are there ready to reshape global finance. And they are giving you the plan. Now, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, are you bullish about XRP's adoption? How do you feel about the World Economic Forum itself? And if you want to trade crypto without KYC, I'm going to drop a link in the description of this video. It's Bitunix Exchange. You can withdraw up to $500,000 per day. And the best part, you don't need any KYC. Link in the description. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to see you in the next video.